One of the wonderful things about Corrymeela is the friends you make and keep over the years. At the first Summerfest, I, as a newcomer to Corrymeela, met Barbara Dick, now Jennings. Many of you will remember Barbara. She was on the staff as well as being a community member. A few weeks ago, I visited Barbara and her husband Peter in Shropshire. I had the privilege of helping to plan and lead an Iona service at their church, and I'm going to share a small part of that service with you. The central focus is a monologue attributed to Saint Columba, whose feast day is the 9th of June, and Peter reads this for us.
Delightful it is to stand on the peak of a rock, in the bosom of the isle, gazing on the face of the sea. I hear the heaving waves chanting a tune to God in heaven. I see their glittering surf. I see the gold beaches, their sands sparkling. I hear the joyous shrieks of the swooping gulls. I hear the waves breaking, crashing on rocks like thunder in heaven. I see the mighty whales. I watch the ebb and flow of the ocean tide. It holds my secret, my mournful flight from error. Contrition fills my heart as I hear the sea. It chants my sins, sins too numerous to confess. Let me bless Almighty God, whose power extends over sea and land, whose angels watch over all. Let me study sacred books to calm my soul. I pray for peace, kneeling at heaven's gates. Let me do my daily work, gathering seaweed, catching fish, giving food to the poor. Let me say my daily prayers, sometimes chanting, sometimes quiet, always thanking God. Delightful it is to live on a peaceful isle, in a quiet cell, serving the King of Kings.
From Columba's monologue, I've picked out some themes which were important in his Christian life. And though his life was lived so long ago, around 15 centuries ago, these themes are still central to our lives of faith today, and I just invite you to reflect on them. The first I pick out is contrition. Actions of Columba led to violence in Donegal, and he left his home in sorrow and regret over lives lost. The second theme is that journey, a journey over the sea between Ireland and Scotland, a hazardous journey, but also his inner journey. And we may have those physical journeys, emotional journeys, spiritual journeys going on in our lives. Studying sacred books, learning the Psalms and reading the scriptures was such a central part of the life of the Abbey. And for us too, continuing to learn not just from our own scriptures, but from the sacred books of other faiths perhaps, or learning from helpful writings about faith themes. And nature, it was all around him. And obviously at Corrymeela Centre, we're blessed by having nature so close to us. And I was very interested to find out, as I prepared for that service, that the 22nd of May, the day on which the service happened, is actually the United Nations International Day for Biodiversity. I was unaware of that. There's always so much more to learn. And the last thing I reflected on from his monologue was that daily routine, doing his daily work, catching fish, giving food to the poor, saying his daily prayers and thanking God. I'm going to finish with a recording of the prayer of St. Columba. The music is by Norman Richardson and it's from the CD Came.